Hello. Today I want to talk about economy. First of all, let me just explain to you that I have no intention, I have no degree on economy, I have no any knowledge about economy to be honest, apart of the basic economy as humans, which we do day to day expenses and spending. So this is a brand new idea of how the new economy will function in a future world. I'll give you a starting idea. Our economy will not be based on a single economy, but we'll have three different subjects of economy. There will be economy on two speeds. There will be an economy indoors. How this will function? They'll all work parallel to each other, each of them. For example, also how the economy will function. You, as a human, are going to have a contract with the future king, which means the future king will have an overview of the economy, and the economy will be broken into sectors. Every sector, there will be three different sectors of economy. Sorry, not sectors, but economies. Three different economies, all separated from each other, but same time working parallel with each other inside of 7 days of the week. You will have the choice to work as much as you want. Simple as that. If you want to work, you just work. We're not going to have any more a pension scheme on the back like it used to be before. The pension scheme will change. The retired people, for example, the people who don't want to retire, they don't want to have. I mean, let me just give you one way we are humans can only be able to live for a long time by working. That's a fact. Now we tell them not to go in pension at some point. No. You should not be told what to do with your life. No period of your lifetime will be commanded by us what you're doing with your body, how you want to work it, how you want to live it, and how you want to proceed your journey in this world. That will be all completely wiped out as how the pensions are done at the moment. The future pension will be a different system, completely unique, completely different. Because the calculation of pension will be done on the basis of the incomes and the things that we have done in the past, and it will give us a total number of pension of living. I will remind you that when this economy will start, the capitalism and this format will stop, and the new will start. This will not be an interruption to the social life, to economies. And the only thing will happen is switching from one method of economy to another, and that will be done gradually, sector by sector, and subject by subject, and each of sectors, like the NHS, for example, that will be remain and will be fully accessed by all of us. No matter what you are requiring from the NHS, unless it is something to do with the beauty of the body, otherwise everything will be provided to you for free all the way to the days. The new world will encourage more families living together than separation. Like the old people, the fathers and the mothers are put in the old houses. The only moment they can go in those places is where no one in their family exists. But if you have a son, a daughter, a family, grandkids, and the grandkid decide not to look after you, and your kid says no, I don't want anything to do with it, he will be forced with the rules of the law, with the new rules, the new laws, to look after his parents. But not, we will provide a better space in a way the family environment is created inside. Uh, will be put in the communities a lot more closer with each other, the natural living like we live it now, in such a individual way. Will be a lot of let's say, for example, the community will have a leader. The community of the 20,000 people will have the force of the 20,000 people to work together to bring the prosperity of that community in a way they believe is the best way for that. Your community leader will not be responsible to any of the party ideologies, because no, the parties will not exist anymore. We will remove the parties way and will bring community leaders individually to come and represent their community in the parliament. So there is a lot of steps that need to be taken before even starting to do what I need to do to evolve this world to the next chapter. But the main things will be coming out of it. Your job will be easy to get and easy to go to work anywhere you want to go. If you want to work 7 days, these 7 different jobs, you'll be able to work that 7 days, 7 different jobs. We will not stop you to progress you in the way you want to progress. We will encourage people to learn multi-skills, as much as possible skills they can have, because we're going to need every single one of you. The time, for example, you've got 3 hours per day free, we can use the time of yours paid doing something from your remote, from wherever you are, or if you are clever enough to understand certain programs. This is how we're going to work. We're going to remove the human power away from the companies. So the companies or the people who want to open a business, they have to have a contract based on a right or human rights. Not human rights, but the human rights, basically every human in this planet will have the same rights as you have here in UK, and the one who is in, any remote part of the world. They will be the same across the world. This will become country by country, leader by leader. Slowly we're going to do this. As I said, we're going into the federation and one kingdom, and the kingdom into federation. That's how the process is going to happen. United Kingdom has been chosen as a country. Has been chosen. Look at the entire history of United Kingdom. Look at the entire economical strategies they have used. Look at the entire political and monarchy they have used. Their experience on those fields will be so useful for the future of the kingdom. That's why we start in the United Kingdom, because United Kingdom can provide, it fits all the criteria to start this journey, and also is part of because it's on top of the capitalism. Is one in way we can remove that away from the capitalism, show to the world that we can do different path, where everybody is equal, where everybody can work with dignity, no matter what job they do, but they can work with the dignity of that job. If one day you want to be a cleaner, you can be a cleaner. So you can understand also the other people's pain. You can understand also how the people judges you when you do different jobs, how you judge others. See, everything will start from the different, completely new point of view. If you have studied economics, throw them in a book, throw them in a bin. None of the book economics will be valid to this economy which I am going to propose on Monday. None of those economics will be valid to anyone. Ideology, beliefs, whatever you have created with that will be wiped out. There is no more, and this needs to be done as quick as possible. And I am going on Monday. I am going by myself now, directly, because it seems like my voice is not really reaching many people out, especially the one who need to listen to these messages. They're not getting it. We are about to hit a mountain of shit. Get me right. We're about to hit a mountain of shit. Then none of you can be able to stop it unless the drastic decisions are taken directly with my information, with my knowledge. And this is a clear, if you cannot see it, then you're going to experience it. And if you're going to experience it, you are in it already. Then it will be hard to stop the emotions and the feelings of people away from the anger. See, we want to reach that before people become angry at the moment, become angry at the way the decisions are taken, become angry in the way they're going to be treated after this. Because you're not going to lie to people anymore, tell them that you're not going to put the taxes up. You're going to pay for all this. Who's going to pay? How are you going to pay? The system cannot support this anymore. If you're going to go on the old routes, all the old routes will close you down. Will bring you to another situation that you never faced before. All the old routes. You take it in which way you like it. If this is not done from the scratch, from the bottom, then you're not going to achieve any more than problems. I know this because I know how the entire political system is failing inside by themselves. They can't get out. I've been speaking for months regarding this. Has anyone looked at my page? Has anyone been studying my words? Has anyone been looking? What the heck am I talking about? No, because you are stuck between your bloody legs, between your ideologies, between your parties, between your thinking that you know it. I'm telling you, you have no idea where you are going at this moment of time. Everything that you're going to do is going to create another problem. And that new problem is going to bring another new problem. You are into that already. Can't you see it? Can't we see this? That every time we're trying to do something, we cannot move it because it's impossible to move it. Because you have no more ideas. Because everyone has got no ideas. And I'm not trying to put anybody down. I'm not trying to come against anybody. What I'm trying to do is just bring some clarity into the process that we are into. The process of life. You're not anymore able to understand life from the point of view you've been taught all your lives. You can't. I'm sorry. All has come to an end. You are basically, let me put it aside. You are inside of a boiling water. Now the water is getting warmer slowly, but it's getting warmer. And now you can feel the heat coming from the bottom. And you're trying to get out of the pump to move away from the hot water. But the walls are too high to reach. So you are stuck in there. The only one which is outside this boiling water who can turn off the gas and stop the heat. That's one other way to see it. If you don't believe what I'm saying, if you don't understand what I'm saying, then contact me. Do something. Do something that is the right thing to do. Move out of your politics. Move out of your ideologies. Move out of your understanding. Unfortunately, there is no more way out for any human. Let me put it this way. Humans have reached the end of the glass. Basically, at the moment, whichever they turn is blind, is dark. So, if they go left, they're going to have, for example, let's say 100,000 deaths. If they go right, they can have 200,000 deaths. What? Are we giving life so easy? Just like that? Because you are not willing to come out of your shells? You're not willing to come out of your parties? You're not willing to come out into the public to look for your idea, for new ideas? Now I have to come tomorrow there myself, do this. Because none of you has been I've been talking about this for like months. and none is listening. It's time to listen. I got the path that you have created, and you have the path I need to walk. So it's time we get together and do something to this path which is open to me for you to follow and you to show me. Can I be more clear? Anyway, time is basically, there is no more time. We are inside of the time, by the way. We are inside of the time that we're supposed to be doing things, different things. We are losing now. We're not anymore in equal. We know that because we have declared that when we declared that the planet turned around, now is negative to produce for humans. That's when we turned on a negative point. And I'm telling you now that we're going to have fun everywhere. We're going to have a lot of anger. We're going to have a lot of misunderstanding, misjudgment, miscalculations. And these are not time to let that miscalculation, misunderstanding, misbeliefs to be affecting our humans, to be affecting you anymore. I need to come out of it. At least we can give it a try together. At least we can put our ideas together and see what comes out. But I know that I'm going to do the right thing. I know that I am in the right path, and I know that because I don't need any of you to confirm me, because the voice within says to me what I need to do. This is nothing, a guru will tell you this. The Pope can tell you that. They can communicate with their gurus. But I don't have a guru. I have the world, which is you. I've basically done my path, created my path with all the war, all the histories, everything that's happened. That's a path that I have to walk and decode it for you, for all of you. So we can start entering the new era of economy, of wealth, of civilization, of technology. The next technology will be the things we never even thought would be possible. Just the fact that I've told you that one day we will be able to move our memories potentially from here to another planet and pick up another body while this body is just in this human body. I am going to defy all the histories, all the books of knowledge, all the books they are writing, they are going to be rewritten. Every single one of them. Because every single one of them comes from a human idea, human vision, human construction of self-interest. And that needs to be changed. So that is I'm going to change. I don't know how I'm going to. You keep probably going to ask, this guy's going crazy. This guy, how is he going to do all this? It's simple. I've already done this. This is the path. It's already there. We have created this long time ago. Now we have to put our creation, our intelligence, our knowledge into places where it's necessary so we can evolve to the next stage. Cannot be more simple. Anyway, this is about economies. And economies are in a deep shit. If we don't take this sooner, my dear man, how can I say? You're going to call yourself stupid one day if you come across my video and say, I never heard about you. And I'm not going to give you that opportunity either, because I'm going to knock on your doors now. So you know that there is something different in the streets of England. There is a new idea. There is new emotions, new feelings, new way of creating. You're not catching the real emotion of the souls. You are catching just the human behavior, opinions, beliefs. That's nothing. That doesn't matter anymore. That's run its time. Now it's time for people to know the truth. And we're going to do it. But you need to do this. You need to open your eyes. We need to work together. I got a single idea, you got a single idea, somebody else got a single idea somewhere in the world, and you are not doing anything to get it. You are not listening to people, you are listening to yourself still again. Get out of that place and look outside where the real evolution is happening. Inside of the people. Inside of the people is happening a real evolution. You don't even know it. None of you know it. I'll give you an example why you don't know it. You don't know it because, let me say, for example, I'll take an example of the entire country which has received the light of enlightenment some time ago, but that country doesn't even know it. They sing it, they preach it, they say it, they walk it, and they don't even know it. And I'll tell you why they don't know it. Albania is the only country in the world with all the religions have survived together for as long as they know each other. It's never been in Albania a war based on religion. Never. It's been based on the colonialism and all that, but never based in the wars in religions. Since 2004, I think 2005, Albania has been struck with the light of enlightenment. If you have to listen to their beautiful music, you listen the words of the truth, enlightenment, singing. Basically, they're writing the Bible of wisdom into music. They don't even know it, I think. Maybe one of them knows it. I know one of the guys who knows, which because I can see, I saw, what's his name? Alban Skandera, I think is. He knows it, but not the others. They sing it, but they don't know it. They live in it, but they don't know it. The Albania is being blessed for the future to lead Europe in a spiritual way. You don't even know it. And there you go. How do I know this? Well, I know through their sound, the music, through their words, how beautiful Albania, for example, Albanian people, what's her name? Dua Lipa is on her, the other girl, all the singers, they are coming from a very hardship families. All of them. All the girls are singing now. They come from a very hardship families. And that hardship families is being given to them because they knew when they grew up how hard for their families was to have what they needed. And that because Albania has been the country in the world that has regarded religion as a way of living without pursuing it as a way of manipulation, God has rewarded that country with a full light. And they don't know it. They don't even know it. Look at me, I'm from Albania. Now I'll tell you the story behind my family. This will make I got one brother, one sister, and 4 kids and 3. So it's 7, 9, 10 together. We are 10 people together in a family which come from the same blood. Inside of those 10 people, there is Christians, there is Orthodox, there is Muslims, there is atheist, there is spiritual, and there is me. Now, there is about all, you can take all the religions, in 10 members of the same family, we have 5, all religions different from each of us. Isn't that amazing? How can God not reward Albania with a blessing of giving them enlightenment because all their life they never question the word of God. Or they question the words of humans. But the word of God is never questioned in Albania. And they don't even know it. The light of blessing is being spread around Albania. Look how beautiful that country is going. It's shining from the sun at this moment. Winter, you can go during the summer you can go ski and go and swimming. That's how far one another is. Well, that's all I got to today. Thank you for listening, and I hope you well, tomorrow I'm going to do my job, my start, and see where do I go, what do I get with this entire manifestation I'm achieving. Have a good day. Thank you.